Hi class, Mr. Benson here. Let's get ready for Chapter 31, Section 1, Postwar Uncertainty. The post-war period is one of loss and uncertainty, but also one of invention, creativity, and new ideas. There will be essential questions at the end of this video, so make sure you guys are paying attention. That includes you, honey. A new revolution in science. Impact of Einstein's theory of relativity. Albert Einstein offered radically new ideas in field of physics. Theory of relativity. Idea that space and time are not constant. New ideas make world seem more uncertain than before. Influence of Freudian psychology. Sigmund Freud, Austrian doctor with new ideas about the mind, claims that human behavior is not based on reason. Literature in the 1920s, The Lost Generation. Impact of the war. Suffering caused by World War I leads many to doubt old beliefs. Many American younger post-war writers choosing to live in Europe are called the Lost Generation, a term used by Ernest Hemingway in his novel The Sun Also Rises. Himself a member of the Lost Generation, the term was coined by his mentor, the writer Gertrude Stein. Lost Generation writers. F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote the short story Bernice Bops Her Hair, as well as the novel The Great Gatsby. Ezra Pound, an American expatriate poet, critic, and a major figure of the early modernist movement. His best-known works include Repostus, Hugh Selwyn, Mauberley, and his unfinished 120-section epic, The Cantos. Other writers. Writers reflect society's concerns. Novels of Franz Kafka reflect uneasiness of post-war years. Novels of James Joyce reflect Freud's ideas about the mind. Literature in the 1920s. Thinkers react to uncertainties. Philosophy of existentialism. No universal meaning to life. Friedrich Nietzsche urges return to ancient heroic values. French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre becomes a leading existentialist philosopher. Sartre's partner Simone de Beauvoir is also an existentialist philosopher and feminist author. Revolution in the arts. Artists rebel against tradition. Artists want to depict inner world of mind. Cubism transforms natural shapes into geometric forms. Dadaism, art that rejected reason and logic, prizing nonsense, anarchy, irrationality, and intuition. Surrealism, art movement that links dreams with real life. Pay attention, Timmy. Cubism, Pablo Picasso, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, 1907. Considered to be a major step towards the founding of the Cubist movement. Pablo Picasso, Three Musicians, 1921. Museum of Modern Art. Three Musicians is a classic example of synthetic cubism. Dadaism. Hannah Hoke cut with the Dada kitchen knife through the last Weimar beer belly cultural epic in Germany, 1919. Collage of pasted papers, National Gallery, Staatliche Museen zu Berlin. Surrealism, Salvador Dali, The Persistence of Memory, Museum of Modern Art. Composers try new styles. Composers move away from traditional styles. Jazz, musical style that captures age's new freedom. Society challenges convention. Women's roles change. Women take on new roles during World War I. This work helps many win the right to vote. In 1920s, women adopt freer clothing, hairstyles, flappers. Some women seek new careers. Life. The automobile alters society. Cars improve after the war. Cars become less expensive. Increased auto use changes people's lives. Airplanes transform travel. Charles Lindbergh is first to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean. Radio and movies dominate popular entertainment. In 1920s, commercial radio stations spread across U.S. Motion pictures become major industry art form. Top 3 grossing silent films: The Birth of a Nation, The Big Parade, and Ben-Hur. Okay, class, here are 6 essential questions. You can find all of the answers in this video. Feel free to rewind, take your time, and make sure you have thoughtful answers and are ready to share and discuss in class. Number 1. Name 2 scientists in the 1920s. What were 2 of their new ideas? 2. Who were the lost generation? 3. What is existentialism? 4. Describe Cubism, Dadaism, and Surrealism. 5. How did 1920 society challenge convention? 6. What were some new technologies in the 1920s? Good luck.